Hi folks, so in this video today we're going to be trying a speedrun on the mission Halo, on Halo 3, with the aim of taking some time off, and I'm going to be talking you through the steps as I go through it. Hope you enjoy. Okay, let's do this. So this first section is kind of a standard. You're looking around, I think it's like the 35 second, 40 second mark when you get to the first flood with the gravity hammer, and that's what we're going to take. Now I know that there are videos of like world runs and stuff like that out there where they go on the first pillar and get onto the structure, but I am opting for the other route, which is at the back. You kind of get up and then you get onto the main ramp. That's just because it's more comfortable for me. I don't feel like I'm popping a vein or going to explode every time that I miss the mark and have to restart. So yeah, we're getting to the, what, the 40-second mark. I probably couldn't have actually taken a couple of seconds off, but alright, here we go. Give me that hammer, please, sir. Thank you all. The aim of the game is just to take a bit of time off my previous times. You know, I haven't really gone back on Halo 3 and tried taking time off my solo times. I think I'm like at 22, 24 something mark in terms of minutes. So just use it to get up there. And we're going to repeat the process again, just on here to get onto this main structure. Using that grav ham just to push us along. I'm going to avoid going up all these sections straight onto the top. Now, I haven't managed to make this work many times, only the odd time, but I want to get this grav ham over here so then when we go to the next structure I can use it to push me along. I haven't always managed to get it to work. I think it has to be like resting against the door. So we're going to do the old trick and get the laser off Johnson, so I'm just going to shoot him, take his laser, wait for him to come back. I am going to just take care of these guys quickly, just so they're not spanking me in the back. So I'm going to take his laser, wait for him to come back, then take that laser because that will be unlimited. There is a video that I've shown that we can do it in multiple strategies. Okay, so my original strategy then that I usually do, and I'm hoping he'll have spawned back by the time I get around this corner. Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's there. Okay, so unlimited Spartan laser. So now we can just take care of these guys on top. It's perfect. So yeah, if you want to see the individual video of how to do that, you can go on to the other video, which I will leave the link under this video. Sometimes he is a bit of a pain when you're, hitting the melee. It will basically miss, and then he'll just kind of start pushing past you, which frustrates me beyond belief, but it happens. The important thing is this is a relatively safe area. So we can, with ease, kind of go through it. And, this is on legendary, so any opportunity that you can take safety, go for it. If you guys are going out for doing speedrun, whatever not, I'd love to know what your times are. I'm always watching speedrun videos because I'm not by any means a good speedrunner, or I wouldn't consider it. I've done the achievements in terms of co-op. We have a very good cooperative strategy down, but in terms of single player, I'm not amazingly great at it. I think it's because I just let the frustration get to me, and I'm sort of like, right, I'm done for today, and then I sort of forget. Oh, cool. Let's go get Spark, shall we? Just want to take care of this turret because don't think I got the gravity hammer in the right area because that's despawned. Bummer. Okay. So the reason it's helpful to have that is because obviously we're now about to get the grave mine speaking to us. You can use the gravity hammer just to push yourself along, so it sort of saves you that time of being slowed down.
Do I
So that is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is.
And who is foe?
It's trying to
Yeah, so you can kind of, push yourself along this entire section just to get to the door for Spark a bit easier. And once we get in there, we're going to play the old game of skip the rope. Oh, how nice would it be if you could just use this Spartan laser just to take him out now. And jump.
I take no pleasure in doing what must be done.
I always felt like an advanced piece of technology would have better targeting, but I suppose at the same time I'm really thankful that he isn't. That's it. Keep pushing me. Johnson, thank you. Oh. Legend. Thank you.
Kick his ass.
Right. You up? I have to say, I already know that I've saved a lot of time, but I suppose naturally you would, with it being, skipping all those tiers. And just remember, with the acrophobia skull, if you actually just think, to put that on would be a good idea, remember it doesn't count, because it's a non-scoring skull, so it doesn't count towards your times. Okay, let's go. Let's get this first elite flood combat form. Come on, open the door, thank you. And just remember the flood spores will eat you alive as well, so you need to take a step back, just even if it's for a second. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel too pressured to be the absolutely best out there on your first go. Take your time, learn from the mission. Even I've done this mission a million times. This is the mission that I know one of the most on the Halo 3. I've done it countless times, cooperative and single player, but even now I make mistakes. I've just made one now. Let the rifle overheat. Definitely want that Sentinel beam because it just spanks those flood like perfectly. And I always try to let Arby go ahead a little bit as well, just so we can grief him. And obviously it's that extra bit of protection, but he's probably going to keep doing this now, getting in my way.
The dawn is on the other side.
Yeah. Right, last one. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Guard, please. Thank you. Just get him, because I don't want him to rinse my shields as I'm going in. Alright, here we go. Now, I personally always opt for the Sentinels because they can rinse my shields a lot quicker than I feel Flood can. Say that, and he's going to get me. I'm just going to take a step back for a second because naturally I don't want to die at this stage because it's going to cost me way too much time. There we go, lovely bird. Lovely jubbly. Tongue twister. Right. Excuse me, Mr. Carey, you're going to hit me? A little bit. It's not too bad. And I want to try a little bit of a new thing on the Warthog run. I've seen it, I think it's on the third main platform. You can come over one of the ramps and land on it and basically skip it. I haven't actually tried it before, so I'm going to give it a go today. And just see if that works out.
Come on, okay, Spartans, go, go, go!
I would always, I'm sure a lot of you are aware is that when you have Arbiter as your gunner, he will pretty much shoot anything that's moving, which becomes a bit of a pain in the bum when it comes to the Sentinels, because they naturally retaliate. So just be cautious of kind of what route you're taking, because if you're going over, a jump, they're naturally going to shoot your Warthog and just send you spinning. Just take a little bit of time if you need to, and just take some alternate routes. Don't be afraid if you're giving it a couple of practice runs to try some new routes out. I thought he was going to just focus on the spores then. I always get nervous when he starts shooting at the carriers. Now, personally, on this first area, I always take the middle structure. It's the same, you know, one that I've used ever since I've been doing this mission. I just feel quite comfortable with it. I will just add a bit of caution towards the end, is if you've got too much speed, you're most likely going to be bouncing a bit. So just be mindful of which way your camera angle's facing. In fact, I've actually slowed down because it was going to the side, so I don't have to worry. You know, you'll see it in the channel trailers on my Twitch and on the YouTube, is that I have it happen countless times. I'm just a bit mindful of which way my camera's facing, because you can definitely recover it. And it's not too time, you know, effective. I don't personally think anyway. This section is the one that I get the most nervous on, because Arbor has a habit of smacking the carriers just like that. We'll just throw the needle around here. Very shy. Oh, that's new. Usually Arbor starts shooting the sentinel straight away, and they kind of start pushing you a little bit, so. Okay. I'm going to take the right platform up here, because it's just a little bit easier to avoid some of the sentinels. Yes, it is a bit dodge there. That's another thing to be mindful of, as well as when these pieces are flying down. If they obviously land on you or you drive into them, they're going to slow you down a little bit. I know it happened earlier. So it's just being a bit mindful of them, using that peripheral vision. So, you know, I always have the POV as high as I can. I'm pretty sure it's this bit, so I'm going to come to the left. I don't know if I've got enough speed already for it, but I'll try and come on this hard left. Pretty sure it is this one. I don't think... No, that's not enough speed. I've seen people land on that, but I don't think I had enough speed to do that. So, you know, give that a go. Let me know if that works for you. I've seen it done. You know, it's pretty cool. It just saves you a couple minutes. So I always opt to go on that hard left, just because I feel like you're not then in the crossfire, so you haven't got two on each side, you know, on a symmetrical scale, so they're not smacking you so hard. Once again, I am probably going to end up, no, I'm going to go left, go left. I usually would go down to the right here, down the middle again. Oh, that's cost me. I should have kept to that middle. Damn. Chickened out, to be honest. Okay. So, that's cost me a few seconds, but it is what it is. Ooh. You know when they said Master Chief was lucky? I think I equal that.
70%.
Yeah, so I usually opt to come down the middle on both of them. You know, I'm pretty familiar with the spawning of enemies and sort of like where they are. See, sometimes when you come over there, Arbor will start shooting at the sentinels, so you just have to be a bit cautious of those, you know, hitting you and sending you spinning around. You can see the sentinels. I just want to make sure that I'm not touching them. Oh, I messed up. Forgot about that. Last checkpoint, please. Thank you. It's obviously going to cost a couple of seconds. I completely forgot about that one. Rookie mistake. So I always use these like pillars as a point of reference, because I've always used them as a point of reference to remember which ones are exploding and not. I know that might sound a bit, but that's just how I've. Oh, this is not a good spot. Oh, thank Jesus. Yeah, so I always use them as a point of reference. I'm sure probably you guys do the same that are watching. So we're doing this in really good time. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's sort of like 22 minutes or something was my all-time speed on this mission, because I've never really done a speed run on this mission. I'm sure, you know, people watch this and be like, that's not really a speed run because you haven't done it in a great time, but anything under power I quite enjoy. So we're going to get 13:30, 31, 32, 13:31, and my previous time was 24:19. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, I stream on Twitch most days of the week, so it'd be cool to see you guys over there, so drop me a follow over Twitch. And also Twitter if you wouldn't mind. Thanks.